Hi, this is Kathy for Trans by Deaf, and this week we have a very interesting topic to discuss, which I think is one of the most difficult topics that I have discussed here on Trans by Deaf. The topic for this week is mental transition. In thinking about this topic, I realize that I feel that the mental transition never is over. From the time I was 8 years old up to my late 50s when I transitioned full-time, I always would go a few days and then think about how nice it would be to be a woman, and there was a mental preparation in that period of time for me to transition. The second phase of my mental transition was in the 3 to 4 weeks before I went full-time, when I had mentally made that decision to go full-time and was preparing myself to act and be and react as a woman. That was very, very difficult for me in thinking of all the things that I needed to say, and I did a lot of practicing at home on myself to get through and to prepare myself mentally for that transition. The third phase of transition that I feel you go through mentally is the phase during the first 3 to 4 weeks following transition, your full-time transition. In my case, it was then learning to react to people as a woman, learning to handle the mental frustrations and the harassment and the prejudice against me transitioning. And then the last or fourth phase that I feel like I'm in right now is where I'm always asking myself, am I thinking like a woman? Am I acting like a woman? Am I really being a woman inside? Am I really being true to myself? And I think for you people who are getting ready to transition out there, you need to realize that you have taken a long period in getting up to that point where you want to transition. And if you're thinking of doing it very quickly, you need time, at least in my opinion, to prepare yourself mentally to transition. You also need 3 weeks of intense thinking about it when you've set the date for your final transition, when you're working on that transition, and when you're getting ready to go full-time. When you're full-time, every day for the first month, you're going to ask yourself, what didn't go well today? How can I improve it so it goes well tomorrow? And then once you pass that month as full-time, you're going to be asking yourself, what do I need to think of next? Do I think like a woman? Do I act like a woman? Am I a woman in every possible respect? And I think that's impossible. That's a very, very real and very difficult time that I'm in, to always be analyzing myself to say, am I the true person that's inside, and am I representing myself the way I would like to as a woman? Well, those are my thoughts on mental transition. I thank you for joining me this week. If you have a comment below, please put it in the box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I will see you next week. Bye.